Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 31st of August, 2024, the final day of the month. And I jumped the gun and did the new setup for this month early, as you can see. So the whole background has been renovated, and man, people loved it. They were like, oh my God, that Tesla lamp really pops on camera. It's really cool to see all the equipment laid out, this cool background. I did the gradient coloring all day long, and look how good that looks with my new setup, right? Everything looking amazing. So people really liked that this morning, and we had a very loaded Level 1 podcast today featuring updates regarding things such as the June the King documentary on me, the detractor who claims they're going to sue me, but then actively went on someone else's like podcast show and decided to actually publicly try to extort me, which is illegal, right there on the show, and then publicly admit that they committed multiple crimes against me. I'm not kidding. You can't make this up. If you didn't see the show, I'm going to make a highlight of it and upload it overnight, so you'll be able to see that. In addition, it's been confirmed that Stuttering Craig will be on the Level 1 podcast later on this week on Thursday morning. So lots of stuff happened on the show today. I hope that you'll give it a look. There will be some highlights coming as well overnight for the show. Then we jumped into the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta that I have because I'm part of Game Pass Ultimate. And let me tell you, it ran absolutely beautifully on my gaming PC. 120 frames per second. And I was playing on Gamepad, and I was regularly topping the leaderboards and carrying the team. It wasn't me saying that. It was the chat. They were like, damn, Phil. Like, you haven't played Call of Duty in months. You're playing on PC for the first time, likely against people with a keyboard and mouse, and you're doing that well. I was like, people suck. People just don't have skill at this shit anymore. You know, I'm not playing top-level pro players, but the common gamer that plays this shit just isn't very good, right? They don't put time into it. They just fuck around, and, you know. So I'm destroying them. I was getting kill streaks. I would get choppers were coming in. I was, I needed to unlock attachments for my gun. That was the primary problem. But once I had played enough to do that, yeah, I was kicking butt. Although, admittedly, I didn't like the new Rewind stage. The other maps I was having no issue with, but Rewind was really pissing me off. Just didn't seem like there was real much strategy to it because you always get shot from a million directions. But I had a really good time. So check out the footage. It went well. People supported the stream well. It was pretty good. Then on the late stream, I hate to say it, at this point, we're definitely going to give WWE Champions a week break because this game has frustrated the hell out of me. So listen to this. Tonight, we did all the criteria by grinding through the game that we needed to do to unlock in-game events and the best loot in the game. We did all of it. We get to it, the loot's not there. And everyone's staring at it like, why would the loot not be there? The event is there. The tours are there. I can now join a faction. I can make a faction. And by the way, I made a faction in WWE Champions. When you watch the video, you might want to send an invite if you're interested in the game. We'll see. But basically, it was pretty stupid. We did everything necessary, and the loot's not there. People look it up, and here's what they find out. You ready for this? If you hit level 7, League 7, in WWE Champions in the middle of an event, you cannot participate in the loot for that event. You can still buy the loot. The loot is still in the store. So you can buy it, but you can never redeem the loot coins. You're screwed out of your money. I only spent $5 because I wanted to see, oh, maybe if you buy a loot coin, it shows up. So I spent $5 so I didn't get ripped off. But can you imagine if someone not knowing that, all excited, says, oh, I'm going to buy the $200 pack, and now they can't use any of it? They're completely robbed and cheated? That's insanity. I don't know how they're allowed to do that, quite frankly. Legally, there might be some issues there. So I was like, wow. So what we ended up doing, basically for the end of the stream, we set up the faction. We had some people joining. We did some stuff with the faction. And then I did some of the tours because now the tours appeared. So I was able to do some of the tours and stuff like that. We did have some extra loot pulls. We did a few loot pulls, got a few more characters out of it, which was nice. But overall, pretty disappointing. 3 days of work, right? And still they won't allow me to pull any of the good loot. They've basically blocked me from doing anything interesting in the game. Now, next week, starting on Tuesday, a new monthly event will start. So what we'll do is next weekend, we'll play it Saturday night. I will try to log into the game at least 4 times during the week because the way it works is you get 20 shards of a freebie character every day. I'll try to get the new freebie character so that way I'll have them for the game and we'll be able to do tours and things with that character. That'll give us big rewards and stuff for the month. And then next weekend, we'll see what's available because now the loots should be available next weekend and we'll see what's in there. Okay? But for now, sadly, 3 days in, the first day of WWE Champions was by far the best. The second day we were disappointed. The third day was like crushing defeat. Like, why would the Scopely, the name of the people who made the game, make the game like that? Oh, you earn the ability to finally do everything good in the game. Oh, but because you did it in the middle of an event, you can't do it. Wait till the next event. It's utter stupidity. Work your butt off, earn something, and then cheat the player and say you can't get your rewards, basically, for what you did. I don't know. Certainly, I guess in the realm of game development, I'm on a different plane than other people because that makes no sense to me. I literally wanted to open my wallet and pay the makers of the game money tonight to pull and get good stuff, and they would not allow me to do it. You just, no, you can't do it. So we're done with it for now. We're going to give it a break, okay? Tomorrow is my React day. We're going to do a podcast in the morning on DSPGaming, but then we're going to head over to DSP Reacts for my weekly show, DSP versus the Internet. And then tomorrow night is Retro React, my show where I react to, stuff from the past. It's going to be the final PS Home 2012 week. After this, we're going to retire PS Home and start doing horror-themed reacts and stuff like that. So that's going to be tomorrow night. So tomorrow there's no gameplay. It's all reacting all Sunday long. The thing is, today we did hit our 27 stream streak for tip support. We've done it. It's 27 in a row. I'm nervous about tomorrow. I keep saying this every week. I feel like if we're going to have this streak end, it's going to be on a Sunday because I get less attendance and less support, usually, traditionally, on a Sunday. It sure would be nice if people could come by to support the streams so that way we could keep this streak going. Please, let's keep it going. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you so very much. Have a good night. Enjoy the content. Look for some highlights tonight from the podcast. And I'll see you all in the morning for another fun day, this time of reacting. Peace out, everyone, and have a good night.